Yay! It's an extra sunny day here at Open Hand Farm. I don't know about you and your chickens, but my chickens have been molting seriously. Some of them look naked. I'm embarrassed for them. But I found a recipe for some protein quinoa cakes for them. So I'm gonna make some and bring you along with me and see how they like them. Let's get it done. The first thing that we needed to do was to start some quinoa cooking, which I didn't show you that. Just follow your directions for your basic quinoa. And I want you to know that I did a double recipe because we have 20 chickens and I wanted to be able to break it up into different parts for the different areas of the chicken run so that they could have turns getting to it. I added 2 tablespoons of the grass-fed beef gelatin and 2 teaspoons of dried sage. Now this is sage out of my garden, so I just broke it up and put it in there. It smelled so good while I was smashing it all up. Then the recipe calls for 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. I just used my own, and I mean to tell you, that stuff, the smell of that just filled the kitchen. I love it when I have my fresh herbs. The next thing I added was ground turmeric, and it calls for 1/2 teaspoon, so I added 1 full teaspoon. And we added ground ginger, calls for 1/8 teaspoon, so I did 1/4. I just kind of sprinkled it in to measure it. And then I just mixed all of that together so that I could set it aside and have it ready when the quinoa was done. There was one other item that the recipe called for, and that was organic hemp seeds. I did not have those. Instead, I added some spirulina. I added 1 tablespoon, which is the same amount that you would have added of the hemp seeds. Now, if you've never heard of spirulina, which I had not ever heard of it either, I just was searching for things that would be helpful to the chickens during their molt, and this came up. So it is an algae that is a staple in the human diet as well, and it's a good source of protein and vitamin supplements, and there are no significant side effects in eating it. So I decided to put some of that in these quinoa cakes instead of the hemp hearts. Some of the benefits of spirulina are increased pigmentation in the egg yolk, increased antibodies, enriched eggs, enriched muscle redness. It eliminates bacteria and infections. It increases the chicken's growth rate and weight. It increases the fertility of laying hens. It gives them brighter feathers with a better visual appearance, and there are no known side effects. Why not use it? So that's what I put in as my last ingredient. After getting all of the spices added together, I put some wax paper in the bottom of my pan, but I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Use parchment paper instead. The wax paper kind of got wet and fell apart, so parchment would be much better. So I had been cooling my quinoa like the recipe says. It's still very hot though. So I added it to the bowl. Before I added the spices, I needed to add another ingredient, and that is whole oats. We have whole oats in our larder because we have bought grains to feed our chickens and rabbits, and that's something that we have on hand. I don't know if you could use like a rolled oat or something like that, or a steel cut oat instead. That would be up to you. I don't know why it would be a problem. And along with those seasonings, remember, is the grass-fed beef gelatin. Now that gelatin is going to help this set. You don't bake it. All you do is put it in your pan, and again, on parchment paper, and kind of spread it out, and then you just let it cool. And this is what it looks like when it's all spread in the pan. My question was, will I be able to fit this in my suet holders? And I will. So you might think about that when you think about what you're going to be pressing it into. After it cooled, I dumped it out onto parchment paper, and I decided to just cut this into fourths. I laid the suet feeder on there to make sure that it was going to be a big enough piece to put in there, and it was. So I just split it in half and then kind of in half again. There was a line where it kind of was separating, so I went on that line. And then you just open your suet holders and pop a section in. Now, I only had 3 suet holders, so I decided that for the last piece, I would just put it in their food dish. As you can see, it holds together pretty well like a suet does. But if you kind of poke at it, it does crumble a little bit. So I'm sure some of it will fall on the ground, but hopefully they'll eat it from there. And here's a close-up of what it looks like. So I had the 3 suet holders as well as 1 more piece. So we weren't sure how to hang these. We put one of the suet holders on a string and hung it down to a height that they could reach it. Now, obviously, it kind of swings in the air when they peck at it, but I think they kind of like that. They would kind of stand on either side of it, and one would peck it, and then the other one would peck it back. So that was fun to watch. The others, we just took the hook that is on the end of that chain, and we put it through one of the holes of our wire and brought it back down and clipped it in the chain. We figured that way it wouldn't just fall off when the birds were pecking at it. They seemed to enjoy the piece that was in their food dish as well as the ones hanging on the fence. Those were the first ones that they went to. Then they would, of course, drop some on the ground and pick it up from there. They seem to really like it.
So my plan with these quinoa cakes is to make them again, like once every 4 or 5 days, and keep feeding them and see if we see a difference in their egg laying. Right now, we are getting next to nothing from 20 birds, maybe 3 a day tops. So I'm really anxious for them to get past this, and I know it's also winter time and the days are shorter, but we were doing better than that last year. I will put on my community page how my chickens are doing if you want to check back there periodically to see if this has actually helped with the molting and increase their egg productivity. Thanks a lot for coming along, and I hope this helps for your chickens if you were looking for something with higher protein and a lot of good stuff to help them through their molt also. Until next time, blessings on you and yours.